back at the hotel for breakfast. Oh. Nothing like curry for breakfast in the morning. This one is called chicken achari. It has like a mustardy taste to it. Some keema, some minced meat curry. Pocket of dough, kind of like a pastry, but filled with beef. This version is filled with beef. He has this huge, rounded, concave hot plate. But when I was talking to them making it, they said it was beef, but actually it's yak. Kind of open up the pocket like this. Oh, and yeah, you just kind of like lift up the lid. Oh, immediately you can smell that aroma, the onions in there, the juices, and you can really smell that like meatiness to it. Oh, that looks great. You can kind of peel off a piece, I think. Okay, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that lid, grab some of that. Yeah, oh, look how juicy that is. Oh, that's fantastic. The meat mixture, the yak mixture is awesome. You get the crunchy onions. You've got like the brothy juices. There's definitely some chili in there, some powdered chili. Look at Ying. Ying got another method of eating it. See? Here, how is the yak? Like a pocket. And the bread, because you kind of like fire roast the bread at the same time, you put them in the fire for a little bit and then onto the hot plate. It kind of slow cooks, so it's like the bread is gummy, but at the same time it's kind of crispy on the edges. And it has that fire roasted flavor. Or rather, this might be Dutpati. Food pavilion. Have a heavenly experience. This is just a cool little food hut that we have stopped in. It's just a nice looking spot, so we're just inquiring about some snacks here. What is this?
This is chapchuro mixture.
Oh, yeah, that goes inside of the
chicken,
that goes inside of the shop.
Chicken, okay. Coriander, mint, ginger, onion. भाई किसी का नहीं आप वेट चिकन लिंक का ऑर्डर तैयार नहीं है मेहमानों को तंग नहीं किया है ना बारे इतना.
Oh wow, so that's apricot oil?
Oil, yeah.
Apricot oil.
Oil, yeah.
But right now she's making us shapshiro fresh. But this is a totally different version from what we had earlier. This is made with chicken, and you can see the spices in it. And she actually fries hers in apricot oil. And that was actually the inside mixture. Yeah. We've all taken a seat here. It's just such a cozy little like mountain.
It's like a
mountain
miniature chalet.
Yeah. Nice. Ying. Huh?
Chapchiro, cheers. Chapchiro boys.
Oh. It's like curried chicken inside of like doughy, fragrant, like it has a chapati kind of feel to it, but then it's so fragrant because of that oil.
Wow.
Yeah.
The chicken is beating the yolk by miles.
A local cottage cheese. Set this on top. That is like cottage cheese with organic herbs in it. Yeah, you're gonna want to put this cottage cheese, just smother every single bite in it. This is like, this is something you want to be eating when you're on a mountain. Okay, next up is the soup that she has today, which is called dao, which is that noodle. But it's actually, I think, like dough pieces. But I guess that's what a noodle is anyways. There's some herbs in here. Look at that soup. Oh, it has this wonderful, like, unexpected sourness to it. And then you really taste the herbs, like it tastes like a mountain mint. Those are like little gummy noodles. But what I like is that like amazing herb taste. Thank you very much. It was amazing. Amazing. Yeah, when you are in Hunza Valley, she's just down from the Baltit Fort.
This is a restaurant name is Hunza Food Pavilion.
Hunza Food Pavilion, yeah.
Hunza Food
and
Pavilion.
What was your name again?
Lal Shehzadi.
Lal Shehzadi. Here's something I've never done before. I can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my hand. Okay. Oh. It's so crisp. It's so juicy. Perfect. A perfect apple. It's still attached. Thin layers of dough, which have then been fried and then stuffed with that, looks like that similar cottage cheese which we just ate. Almost has like a cheese dumpling taste to it, but it's more like layers. Thank you very much. Okay, next dish. Oh, there's chunks of meat in this one. Nice. Looks very familiar. This one is good too. It's a little less herbaceous than the one we just had before, but this one has a little more meat in it. Main course has arrived. Two separate things. One is lamb, and the other is harissa, which is a traditional staple made with wheat. It looks like almost made into a porridge-like paste. Yeah, that's delicious. I think it's just been like, tastes like it's just been boiled. The lamb is good, but I think it would be better with some kind of a sauce. Oh, that's good. You can taste kind of like the butteriness of it, but it's really creamy. And then you can taste like the grains of wheat all as well. Final course is dessert, and it's in this little, it's almost like a little pudding with some grapes on the side, and then there's some almonds on top. I'm gonna grab that mint leaf as well. Kind of has like a pumpkin taste to it. Oh, the beloved apricot oil.
Karima Khan, the Hazar Imam, he had visited this house.
Very cool, very cozy on the inside, just carpeted, and then with pads on the floor, and then you guys this is within one of the stone homes. It's beautiful. This is amazing. Dao, it's called Dao. I have the extreme honor of sitting next to Grandma, who is an amazing lady. This is her house. She's welcomed us into her house, and this looks like a hearty soup. You can see those dough-like pieces of dough which are in the soup. It looks almost like a porridge because it's so... Oh, that's amazing. It's really hearty and warm, and compared to other versions we've had, this has more of the noodles in it, so it's more, yeah, it's more hearty. Okay, again, I think I said this earlier today, but this is the soup that you want to be eating when it's cold outside. Okay, so they're just bringing out more and more dishes, but all local Hunza dishes. This one is very interesting. It's potato with apricot seed paste. And he just brought out an apricot seed chapati. So inside is an apricot paste, but I think it's apricot seed, which is almost like almond. That almost tastes like a spring onion, like cream cheese, but then it's like nutty, and you can... Wow. Oh, that's like refreshing and kind of oniony. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try the rose dumpling next. And yeah, it's wrapped up but filled with yak meat, and then there's a sauce. Yeah, that's like a giant dumpling. I think it is a one-biter. Yeah. That's a big bite though. It's like right at that stage where you're not sure. And that tastes like a sweet, kind of like apricot sauce. Okay, next up I'm gonna try the pasta dish, which is made from wheat. Look like little sheets and then shaved and then cooked up with a vegetable. Oh, it has like this wonderful sourness to it. And then you can taste the herbs, a slight like bitter vegetable. This one is the potato with the apricot seed paste. Oh wow, that's like the greatest mashed potatoes you've ever had in your life. You can, oh, it's so like natural tasting, and then the potatoes just dissolve in your mouth, and just so like nutritious tasting. Okay, next up for the shapshiro, and this is something we've had already a couple of times today, but this is really one of the local staple foods. This one is loaded with yak meat. You can taste the onions in there, and then just wrapped up in that mincemeat, yeah. And that one has a little more spice to it.
Sir, इसमें आलू पकी हुई है, sir, apricot kernel paste.
Okay, one more dish that I didn't try yet, filled with cheese on the inside, and kind of again the thin layers of dough. Oh, that's like a really kind of sour, like cream cheese kind of sensation, fully organic. just from Hunza Valley, everything we're eating. In the Hunza Valley, they're known for being very healthy and many old people and many a very high life expectancy because of the fresh air, and especially because of the food. And so one of the very traditional dishes that we've been eating, and actually it's probably my favorite dish of the entire meal, is the chapati, which is filled with the apricot seed paste as well as walnuts, and I think there's some apricot oil as well. And that is one of the dishes, that is one of the traditional foods of the Hunza Valley that is credited with longevity and the health, the good health. Oh, the mint in that bite, and that's one of the best dishes. Wow. Oh, the honey, you taste like caramelized honey in there. Such an unbelievable cultural learning experience. First they made this like flat roti, and then after that they made pancakes. So she had this batter which she swirled onto the hot plate and then swirled it into a pancake shape and then flipped it and that just sizzled and hissed and bubbled away again. We've got chai, we've got a plate of grapes, we've got the pancake, a Hunza pancake. I almost cannot explain this entire situation and experience and cultural beauty in words. Okay, but let's test the pancake. Home cooked. Yeah, it's wonderful. Oh, that just... Oh yeah, I'm toasty warm actually, almost sweating right now because I'm sitting by the fire drinking tea, but it feels so good. And they're seedless. Oh man, just like perfectly sour and tart and juicy, and the seedless is great. And then immediately chase that with some of the chai.